We're back at it. Jedi Temple Guard helmet, and I've gotten to the base coat of white. So today we're going to be doing some taping. It is a fun process. He says ironically. This one's going to be an intricate tape job. I don't even know if I'll get it all taped in the live, but yeah, I got it to a point where there's still a couple like little nicks and things. You can kind of see that one there, but I'll turn that into weathering and damage. I got it to a point where we can tape and get this taped off to paint the gold. So I got a couple different types of tape, some of this for the more detailed work. We'll kind of go at it and chat and shit while we're going along. We are less than a week away from Andor, which I'm assuming everybody is just as fucking excited as I am, because it's going to be a very good show, I feel. Where is the beginning? There it is. Somewhere over here. Just create a new one. All right. So holler at me when you show up. Got any questions about what we're working on here and what we're doing? I'm happy to answer. I found this tape here works really well if you've got some intricate taping lines to do. You just kind of bend it wherever you need it to go. And anytime you're taping a curved line, it can be a bitch. So the taping process, it's really important to get these tape lines down very tightly. You do not want spillage. There's another way that you can kind of avoid that. So when I'm painting, and this is going to be, all these accents are gold, but when I'm painting it, I will first lay down a coat of white that'll basically fill in any of the places that this tape seams aren't perfect and cover that up for you. So that's a little tip for you when you're painting on paint. This one's a little hard to see where it goes. enjoy the taping portion. A lot of people don't enjoy sanding. I like it. Find it to be quite therapeutic. A lot of people don't enjoy this taping process, but I like it as well. I find that it is, again, quite therapeutic. It requires a strange focus that, kind of makes you only be able to do it. Well, I guess I'm talking to y'all while I do it. Only get y'all to, this and slightly other things. Now, even thinner. Starting the taping process. So I am taping this Jedi Temple Guard mask to paint the gold portions on for those of you joining. If you have any questions about this process, please let me know. Happy to answer. getting closer. I'll get a little bit better idea of what will be gold. Yeah, this is going to be a several day painting or taping process, I feel like. Because I ain't got the patience to do this for much more than like 20 minutes at a time. Again, I touched on briefly. I'm assuming everybody is as excited as I am for Andor next week. I love the format, how they're doing 3 episodes a week. You can really kind of ruminate, get the whole story for the individual, because it's kind of 3 episodes and then jump forward in time, 3 episodes, jump forward in time, so on and so forth. I like the concept of that, and I think it'll be fun to kind of get a good amount of story, ruminate on it, you know, between episodes and weeks. I'm interested in what y'all think. Hey, Ike. So taping off for the gold. This is a process. It is a process. And a fleur-de-lis on the top here. Burj Khalifa, or whatever that fucking island is over in Dubai. It has that feel to it. It is definitely intensive. So I hope your day's going well, Ike. This is the second of, I think that's probably all the lives I'm doing, but I've already done one live. Suited up earlier in the Clone Trooper and shared that with folks. I got this one planned, and then I'm seriously just going to sit back and watch some, or play some Fallout. Yeah, Andor's going to be awesome, dude. Seriously, it's going to be awesome. Saw a preview today of him in a TIE fighter. I don't know if you saw that thing. God, it looks cool. He just goes to town on some dudes in the hangar. It was like a TIE interceptor. It was a unique TIE fighter. Ooh, Spicacast. I have no idea what that means, but it sounds medical and professional. You go at it, man. You go at it. I don't even know what you do that requires you to be in an OR. I myself have never been in an OR in any circumstances. Patient, doctor, viewing, none. None. Ah, full body. That's not something I would want to be in, I can tell you that. That would be a bit of a bitch. Roger that. Helping the folks heal bones. Healing bones is good. I have had a cast, but it was a long time ago. I broke my thumb once, and that was it. The only cast, surgery, any kind of thing that I've ever had. Still got all the parts that I started with. Tonsils and everything. And I never got chickenpox. I'm a medical mystery. I am a fucking medical mystery. So this is really the only, taping that I will have to do. So I'll tape this, spray one coat of white over top just to kind of catch the seams where they may not be perfectly taped. And then I'm going to be spraying it with this gold. Remove that if everything's good. Then I weather it and put the gloss clear coat on there. And then that's ready to go. So probably like a week away from, maybe a little bit longer away from getting this shipped off. This thing was going to be a joy to tape. Yeah, this is each color is always an issue anytime you're painting a color on top of a color. You want to try to minimize the amount of taping that you have to do. With clone trooper helmets, I can typically get it done with kind of 2 tape sessions, one to throw the charcoals on and one to throw the black on, after you paint the white on there. This one will really just be one for these colors this one time, just to get the gold on. But yeah, that's the most difficult and the most frustrating too, because you won't know until you pull the tape off whether or not you did a really good job taping. So you could still have more work to do afterwards, fixing where the seams aren't exactly taped right. Troopers. Well, I think troopers, just because of the amount of colors that are on them. Mando's not that hard. It's, that's really a one color, a couple different shades in there, helmet. So a lot of taping on a clone trooper. This one, maybe just because of all the curves. Anytime you're having to tape along a curved line, it takes a lot longer. So, this one may get the cake just for that. And it's a process you really got to do right, or else you're just giving yourself more work in the long run. Curved lines, fucking awesome. All right, I think that is about all that I can do today. So we're getting started. You can kind of see where we're at on taping these off. That side's really all done down on the bottom. So 30 minutes and I got about 1/3 of it done. This is gonna be the process. All right, so stay tuned for more, y'all. Yeah, hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, give me a like. I appreciate you being here. As always, I'm Darth Rage. This is Darth Rage Reviews, your source for the Force.